In this video, I want to talk about the process to 2x your Taboola campaigns and how you can apply it today to your campaigns to create more profit. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Firstly, let me just mention again a big thank you for all of those who've been watching my videos for the last year, and also again, just thank you. So let's get straight into it. So when you're creating campaigns where you want to get a 2x, a 3x, a 4x return on your campaigns, the most important variable to creating that success is the CPC, the cost per click. The cost per click will dictate the exact amount of return on investment you're going to get on your campaigns. So obviously, let's just say you chose 10 campaigns in 10 different markets, each one based off the SPY tool, each one proven. You can run the same funnel, and obviously each one will have its own ad in each campaign and get different return on investments and different revenue per users per campaign. So for example, in campaign number 1, you might get a 10 click revenue per user. You might get a 5 click revenue per user in campaign 2. So obviously if you're bidding 10 cents, you're going to make a loss on one and break even on another. Just say you have a third campaign that's at a 20 RPU. So obviously each campaign you can apply a different bid to make profitable. So if the campaign is at a 5 RPU, you can lower the bid, obviously lower than 5p. If it's at 10 and so on, and if it's at 20, you could leave it at 10 because it's at 100% return on investment. And then when you're doing that, you also have to take in consideration what CPC actually gets volume. So in certain cases, some CPCs will get no volume, low volume, high volume, okay volume. Obviously, this is all dependent upon the campaign, the CTR, the market you're in, and the competitors in that market. So let's give another example. So let's just say you're in a market where there's less competitors, and obviously, but it's a high CTR ad, and it's an ad in a big market. You might be able to bid, just say 10 cents, and get thousands of clicks a day. But in another market, because of the competition you're in, you might bid the same CPC in that market, but obviously get 100 clicks a day, even at the same CPC. So that's why it's worth focusing on multiple different markets and different strategies, so you're able to see which market works the best for you and your website. And that's why we cover this stuff in a one-on-one training in depth in terms of the markets to focus on, so you're able to execute on these strategies, which allows you to create success a lot faster. So as you can see, the CPC, which is the most important variable when you're creating return on investment, depends massively on the campaigns that you are creating and have created. And each campaign, you can apply a different CPC bidding to create those successful return on investments. So if you remember my older videos where I was showing that 0.01p campaign that was getting a 10x, almost sometimes 15x return on investment, it was because obviously of the CPC bids. But what a lot of you would find, if you just go into Taboola and just bid the lowest CPC, you're not going to get any volume. There's specific strategies you have to follow to get traffic at that price. So again, that's one strategy if you're using a low CPC strategy. And then you have the high CPC strategy, where now you have to maximize the RPU of the campaigns, the revenue per user, by the funnel and by your markets, then allows you to bid higher. So that's a whole nother strategy for those of you who have cash to invest each month. So depending on which strategy you're following, you will follow a CPC bidding strategy to get those results. So again, for those of you interested in one-on-one mentoring or the paid course, please just reach out to me via the link below, and I'll be happy to help you create your own successful Taboola Adsense campaigns. So that is it. In terms of the most important variable to creating 2x or 10x campaigns is the CPC and the way you bid. So you really want to go in deep, focus, master it, apply it to campaigns, create your own processes and understanding of how to turn those campaigns into profitable campaigns. So again, for those of you interested in the one-on-one mentoring or the paid course, please just reach out to me via the link below, and I'll be happy to help you create your own successful Taboola Adsense campaigns. Thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in this video. Thank you.